It's currently 7:18 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, December 21st, 2025, and we're back at it with another general timeless intuitive reading for my soul tribe, divine divinity, and whoever else resonates with any of these messages at any time that you come across them. Anything that resonates, you want to be sure that you're going within and to the Holy Spirit of the Most High for confirmation as to how the messages, energies, vibrations, and frequencies pertain to and correlate with you and your personal situation. It's how we create and foster an intimate one-on-one relationship with the Most High while simultaneously, exercising our discerning intuitive muscle. If you don't use it, then you'll lose it. And if you use it for the wrong reasons, but you're still gonna lose it, okay? How about that? Okay, so we're gonna jump into the vibes, okay, of the reading and the messages due to come out. I actually was gonna come on yesterday, but then I was kind of guided to just forego it, and then plus I didn't feel like it, and I wasn't gonna make myself do a reading, and I didn't feel like it. It's just one of them days that the chosen go through. Not angry inside, not gonna take it out on you. So somebody was expecting you to be in your emotions, okay, by way of them and either their energy, spell work, projections, or whatever. Somebody intended you to be in an emotional bag, okay, and you're shocked that you're not, okay. My God, don't want to take it out on you. Okay, so this is what they wanted to do. They wanted to trigger you emotionally to get you to go off on them. Okay, classic narcissistic move and trait and tactic. Okay, so yeah, somebody was trying to trigger you emotionally to get you to attack them verbally at least, and make a scene to from there be able to point a finger like, look at you, look at them, they're a basket case, they're not balanced, okay, but that ain't even nowhere near happen, okay. It's something like that. What else? So yeah, somebody's being extremely voyeuristic, okay. I was watching illegally, okay, mind you. It seemed like everything that those whom embody these karmic energies, that's the first thing they resort to is illegalities. They're doing something illegally to get what they want, but hey bitch, there's a way easier legal way to get there. All you gotta do is cross the street, bitch. That's all you gotta do. They planning to carjack somebody, you know what I'm saying? Break into somebody's home to find the password for the safety lock or some shit like that. It's like, bitch, all you really gotta do is just walk across the street, maybe knock on the door, and another idiot is gonna let you right on in. Trap. Okay, it's the trap house. Somebody's trying to rob the trap house. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, Okay, I was getting ready to say best of luck to you, but I ain't wishing no karmic bitches no luck, because they'll be blessed by that. For real, by a chosen one or an earth angel or healer or alchemist or starseed or all of the above. I don't know, but I'm not gonna bless no hoe, especially if they were an op. It's something like that going on, but yeah. As I was preparing to come before you all on yesterday, I had some pre-pulled cards that just kind of came out, and the divine was like, take those. Okay, so I'm still going to take them from yesterday. I'm going to go over them, and then we're going to get into the now present vibes and energy. Okay, and from my cartomancy, we have this Ace of Pentacles in the upright, a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So we're talking about generational wealth and abundance, okay, for you and your bloodline and lineage, this new divine bloodline and lineage that you have successfully created, manifested into actualization, okay. You're a generational curse breaker, okay. Second up here we have Four of Swords, upright, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You're keeping balance on a soul level. So yeah, somebody was definitely trying to trigger the fuck out of you, but they can't, okay, because the bitch has no power, no authority, okay. I'm hearing, from Chicago, this old stage play. Your arms are too short to box with God, okay. It's like, bitch, what you boxing with elbows? It's still not long enough, honey bun. And we got 10 of Wands here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Somebody been getting ready to do some international traveling here, overseas, abroad. Okay, somebody's abroad. Old dame. So somebody's like, I'm getting like British, UK type of shit energy. Ooh, okay. That someone could be of age, an old dame, and I say that respectfully, respectfully, that's not a dig, it's not disrespect, but somebody comes from that era or that time, which is era, okay, or a community to where they are referred to as a broad or a dame, okay, like something very like that. Okay, so we have the Ace, Pentacles upright, generational wealth, new bloodline lineage, keeping balance on a soul level. This is being communicated, by the way, Four Swords in the upright. And then the 10 of Wands. Okay, like, baby, you on fire. You are on fire. And I'm getting this energy of, well, if they are giving him something he can feel. But, and I'm off because this music is playing. But in relation to watching, bitch, they want to watch, and give them something to watch, okay? Which is exactly what you're doing. You're putting on a show, okay? Because we're entertainers, okay? We're also, for those who resonate, psychic investigator, intuitive psychic investigator, okay? You could have been on this ebb and flow if you are an intuitive reader and you have a platform or platforms, plural, okay. Your work could be guiding you to this aspect of intuitive reading. I know when I started this, when I had my spiritual awakening and I was guided to start this and Bryson photography, I just wanted to help people and to give them messages, and then slowly but surely it turned into what it is now, exposing the dirty work. And hey, at first I was feeling some kind of way about it because I'm like, damn, everybody gonna think that I'm putting this shit out there, and it's. I had to come to a conclusion. Well, first off, if they didn't want nobody to know about it, then they shouldn't be doing it. I'm a thorough believer in that, okay? Because why you ashamed, bitch, or why you scared of it being found out? Okay, to a certain degree, I can understand, because first starting out, I would not be on camera. You would just see my hands, and sometimes I would still go off camera and just show my hands, but I don't give a fuck about my face being shown, because I can't think of his name, but as homeboy from Louisiana that live in ATL, who gonna do me something? Nobody. Okay, you could try, but it ain't gonna work. It's something voyeuristic. Hidden Figures is coming out next to voyeuristic. So somebody, well, one, they just like watching you because you easy on the eyes for masculine, but they're also watching your pockets is what I'm getting. Okay, but you being the psychic investigator, intuitive psychic investigator, you're already aware of this, and you're already aware of the fact that somebody is rotting from the inside out, and somebody that's been watching you. Okay, you see beyond the veil. Okay. A fool's fool is a fool. Don't be foolish if you're masculine. Don't be foolish. Don't do that. We've had our time being a fool, running up behind another fool. I don't think that we in this cycle anymore. I know I'm not. If you vibrating and resonating with my energy, then neither are you. Okay, that have long time been gone. That those days that we were running up behind fools and idiots. The energy that this belong to, the people who embody this energy, they double the fool. They are double the fool. Okay, there's a milestone going on right now. Okay, something that hasn't exactly ever happened before, and the record of existence. This milestone, baby, this is the eve before destruction. Countdown. How now, brown cow and the piglet, which I'm going to touch on that shortly. Okay, the eve before destruction. Okay, enough is enough. Okay, I choose me every time. See, if somebody was wanting or expecting you to choose them over self, those days are long gone to where we betray ourselves for the sake of others. Yeah, whoever's allowing a fool and an idiot to lead them, guess where they're being led to? Leading them to slaughter. Okay? And for the bitches that like to say that I'm not a real reader, well, we know better, because if I wasn't, first and foremost, you wouldn't be feeling some kind of way and attacking a nigga. Okay, secondly, I work and walk in integrity, honey bun. I ain't got no reason to present something that's false like y'all do. I don't do that. Ain't nothing fake or phony about me. I'm very authentically transparent. Although discreet, because just because I'm transparent and authentic don't mean I like bitches in my business, because I don't. I like my privacy, which there's a lot of hoes and crows that feel like they have a right to infringe on our privacy. And then when we speak on it, it's like, how dare you, bitch? It's like, how dare you, hoe, with the nerve and the unmitigated gall and audacity. Sit down, okay? Get the fuck out of here with that. Emotional roller coaster. Yeah, somebody's an emotional head case. They need to get it together, but like 702, Vegas, okay, somebody in Vegas, 702, like 702 said, get it together, okay? You don't know the pain that I feel. You taking my love for granted, and you just wanna keep it your way. It's this pedophile. Y'all saw that joke out? It's this pedophile. Bitch, how motherfucking pedophile gonna be on an emotional roller coaster? Bitch, you like playing in little boy booty holes and little girl's coochie cat. If you don't take your emotional roller coaster having ass on somewhere and go find you a real bitch or a real nigga, but ain't none of them want you, okay, that's why you go to the kids. Oh, nasty ass. Oh, if this bitch ain't in prison, I hope that they get this motherfucker soon, or somebody, or lay them out in the dirt. Absolutely abhor that energy. Y'all know why. Ladre, that's my cousin, y'all. But little birdie in the spiritual realm told me that you was messing with your little kids at your little school that you be teaching at, or whatever. You know, before I left Chicago, Granny Pool, I let that slip. I didn't think that I heard. He just love, he missed his baby, his babies. I said, I think at the time my mom was like, what, his dog? Nah, his dog been dead, okay? So what babies are we talking about here? Because I haven't known Ladre to have a nigga actually since, well, I think I was still in high school or fresh out of high school. They were still on 55th and Garfield, 55th and Oakley. Them, Auntie Linda living with Auntie Lila and Teresa and Dottie and them. That's the last time I've known him to have like a grown ass nigga. And then when you think about it, wait a minute, he do be a little bit too friendly with them little high school kids, pedophile. When I confronted my mother about that, the last time they tried to have me locked up, and I confronted her about my papa being my father and not, oh, it's so weird, and not Tracy being my father but my actual brother. And I read her the riot act. She was all types of bitches and hoes and all type of shit. People couldn't believe me. I was talking to her. Believe it. I was talking to her like that. And the woman, the narcissistic ass bitch that always have some trick up her sleeve, sat there stone cold quiet and couldn't say a motherfucking word. Bitch, that's how I know it's true. Because when I was channeling the fact that my parent wasn't my parent, I automatically assumed it was her, and that my auntie lady, her sister, was the one that gave birth to me. Oh, not my ancestor. Because she would always say, as a child growing up, we had a very close relationship, that my mother had her for me. So automatically I went there, but no. And my mom, I still got it on recording to this day. My mom was like, no, I gave birth to you. She was offended, but when I hit her with that, you fucked Papa, she just looked like, how the fuck you know? She couldn't say a word. Okay, so I was going somewhere with this. Okay, anyway, Holy Spirit will bring it back to my remembrance because it's connected. Fifth masculine, you are high honor and high ranking. Make no mistake about it. And if somebody thought they were going to take this energy out, this is what just jumped out. They can't take it away. That's a negative done, hun bun. That's why y'all done. A community built on lies will never prosper. Ever. Especially after attacking or continually attacking and antagonizing a chosen one, an earth angel, a healer, aka shaman. You done lost your rabbit ass mind, and it shows. Torrential rains. It's going to rain. It's going to rain. You better get ready and bury this in pine. God told Noah the rain don't shine. It won't be water, but fire next time. The fire's here, baby. Fire made flesh. Fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I'm both of them. Leo, Sun, Sagittarius, Moon. Celibacy in the reverse. So somebody is not abstaining or practicing celibacy, which that is your business. Not everyone who's on a spiritual path and journey is called to celibacy or abstinence. And if you are, it's very specific reasons as to why you need to tame that sexual beast. Me, my shit is all good, so I can freak nasty when I want to. Okay, that's just me. But yeah, somebody's not practicing celibacy. With it, the energy I'm feeling, I'm getting behind this is that you're sexually free. Okay, your soul-driven aesthetic and confirmation, thank you ancestors, and how it's presented is, how can you be spiritual and be like that? Because bitch, spirituality is about a one-on-one intimate relationship with the Most High. Okay, this ain't religion, ho. Okay, this ain't religion where we congregate together in fellowship. Yeah, we gonna fellowship, but it's not one standard for all, because it's spirituality, and the Holy Spirit of the Most High understands that, yeah, we are individuals. We all have our separate identity and proclivities, such and so forth. So, okay, mind your own business. Okay, stop trying to regulate other people, especially when you're unregulated. Okay, get regulated. And even then, stay out of people's business unless they invite you in. Okay? Yeah, congratulations in the reverse. Congratulations are not in order. Somebody did not complete the task. They were not able to follow through on the trajectory. I know what you did last summer, bitch. Somebody did something egregious last summer, specifically, or that movie could be significant. And whatever they did, it was lame as fuck because they didn't need to do it. This is what it was: a murder. Because I've been seeing, and I meant to touch on this several videos ago. But I'm still seeing a synchronization for 187. That's cop code for murder on an undercover cop. So somebody was doing a detective or some shit like that, and one of your ops, somebody's ops found out, and they were slain. The ties that bind, they're bound to this though. Court order here. Wow. I was just watching Australia, and she was talking about a court order. You're hostile. Okay, and this is what I kind of feel like, that I'm living in a hostel. Because you know a hostel is a low budget ass hotel or a motel, lower than a motel. but it's kind of set up like bunk bed situation to where you're in the room with a bunch of strangers, but it's like hotel vibe, motel vibes, or whatever. This is what I'm kind of feeling like here. Okay, that's I never talked about it on camera, but that's why I'm in this little pod. Okay, which I kind of did because it gives me my privacy, but somewhat very limited. Okay. But yeah, that's what it is. Okay, lay down your weapons or perish. It's in the reverse. Somebody been getting the group of idiots, bobbleheaded sweet bitch hoes and crows, hound owl, brown cow, who knows, and the piglet. They been getting the warnings. I feel like from more than one source. And they choose to go ahead and go forth and do what the fuck they want to do. Now go ahead, humbug, free will and all. But don't you dare get mad, okay, at us. Because how we didn't tell you to attack us. You decided to do that all on your own because you thought shit was sweet over here. It's sweet until we get sour. Lesson learned, time to apply in the reverse. They failed. Somebody got a split personality too. They ain't all together real tight. I think I know who it is. Probably the hound owl brown cow she walked past the other day with this wig on. I looked for a second. I was like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is that? And then it caught me, the face registered, and I was like, oh, I guess she wanted me to say something about her new wig or whatever. I didn't. I'm not gonna acknowledge you. I know you want to opt. Okay? I already know that about you. And leech. Okay, went upstairs and came back down regular self. What was I supposed to ooh and ah the transformation? That's a sex worker right there. Okay. Okay, baby, because that show was a whole ass wig. If I ain't never seen one, what did you get back from Figueroa or something? That's a hot shitty mess. I tell you that. That's how that wig look. Take that cap off. Shots fired, hit the dirt. From either side, hit the dirt, hit the dirt, hit the dirt, hit the dirt, hit the dirt. One squirt of lead, all y'all murder. We all get money and we all smoke per. Hit the dirt, one squirt of lead, all y'all murder. Hit the dirt, hit the franchise boys. Somebody in Atlanta, okay, we got that Atlanta vibe, a type of music, okay, or swag, okay, aesthetic or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, shots fired, hit the dirt, one squirt of lead, all y'all. So I feel like this is on our side of the spectrum. We're shooting fire, okay? Shots are being fired, excuse me, either way. And they said one squirt will leave all y'all murked. Okay, one squirt. Blah, 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 blah. It's done. That's our energy, definitely, because they've been pulling the triggers and we still standing. Okay, somebody's aim is off kilter, like drastically. It's embarrassing. Okay, but yeah, that's what that energy is. Oh yeah. Okay, and I know I be trying to, certain times I be trying to keep it a little cute and coy, and I've decided intentionally, I'ma stop sparing bitches. Because ain't nobody spared me, and they thought it was quite hilarious. So, he who laughs first, laughs last. Okay, honey. Okay, cry now, laugh later. That's for us. We had to cry many a time. Many a time. But we're laughing now. I know I just be chuckling when I watch the collectives and the presentations on social media. Okay, because I don't fuck with people like that. So I know divinely, I know when it's divine and when it's not. I get my little messages and just like, it's a damn shame. How can people that ain't even up in here know exactly what's going on collectively? And the ones who are not actively participating in the brutality and the fuck shit, they definitely see, know, and hear, and they don't say nothing. Okay? That makes you still a participant. A silent participant, and you're just as legally liable for the crimes as the ones who are active in it. Okay, I do my research, I do my due diligence. Okay, I don't let nobody come to me and tell me something that I take and run with it. No, baby, I'm gonna research. But if it's an intuitive word, I'll roll with it in a minute. I don't need no physical proof. I'll roll and ride with that shit in a minute, because I know how accurate my shit is, humbly speaking, but this is my humble flex, okay? Shitty mess. Okay, so this channel message I got yesterday. Riddle me this, riddle me that. It's big enough for a dinner, yet small enough for a snack. Riddle me this, riddle me that. It's big enough for a dinner, yet small enough for a snack. Okay? Oh, somebody's a whole meal and a snack. Come on, fem masculine. So I want to touch on the other previous messages, channel messages, from yesterday that I was channeling, and then we'll go ahead and move forward with the now present energy reading. The last reading that I posted up, I channeled the movie Malibu's Most Wanted. Okay, and I did go back and look it up, and I was accurate. Let me go ahead and reference to somebody in here. Yeah, Malibu's Most Wanted. I was like, I pulled it up because I've only seen that movie in bits and pieces, like maybe no more than 2 times. Okay, because back then it wasn't I don't think I found it too funny. I just happened to peek at it because it was on or somebody was watching it. But when I read the details of this 2003 film, I fell the fuck out. I'm like, if this is not an exact representation, excuse me, I was getting ready to say replication. So somebody's trying to replicate you, copycat vibes, or somebody's trying to take your formula. It's still copycat. Okay, take your formula for the bang to the boogie of your beat and incorporate it as their style. Okay, in this sense, flattery is, imitation is not flattery, because you're trying to take sole credit for something that you couldn't even comprehend or conceive on your own. Okay, just leech energy. Okay, so this would be the piglet of the How Now Brown Cow. Okay, so overview. The same one that thought they was getting ready to siphon my energy with an amethyst crystal and was up in my head telepathically. No. Okay, I'll let you believe that, but no. You wasn't. Thought he was doing something like, hey, watch this. I'm not none of your puppets. Please, y'all need an ego death or something. Check that shit out, okay? Because you're not what you think you are. Okay, but the Malibu's Most Wanted, and this person could be on the Most Wanted list. For what? I don't know, because he ain't about that life like that. The son of a wealthy politician tries to emulate urban street culture and aspires to be a rapper going by the name of B-Rad. Okay, Brad. Somebody's name is Brad. Okay, in order to discourage Brad from pursuing his thug-inspired antics, his dad hires 2 African-American actors to pose as gang members and introduce the naive youth to real ghetto life. Things don't go as planned when it becomes clear that Sean and PJ are as sheltered as Brad. So you got 3 idiots up in here. Up in here figuratively, but it could be literally. That one is definitely not about that life. 2 out of the 3 look like they up to par, but ain't none of them about that street life like that. Okay, because that's not where they're from. Okay, that's where maybe where they wanted to be from, or for whatever reason idolizes that aspect of life. And I can get why to a certain extent. Okay, for the cloud, the power, they want feel like that they're in possession of or walking in something that will instill fear in others so that they won't be bullied. I feel like that they was bullied, truly. And now they try to feign power and bully others. Like, no, that ain't gonna work. We'll let you have that, but that ain't it. Okay. But if it makes you feel good, who am I to, pull you off your high horse unless you come for me? And then it's a yank, bitch. So we got that. We have Masego. I think I said that right. Unhinged. I'm gonna pull up those lyrics. By the way, that song is definitely a bop. Okay, it was definitely a bop. When I pulled up the lyrics yesterday, I was like, "Well, I'll be damned." Okay, Holy Spirit was definitely talking. Okay, And I'm just like, wow, I'll be damned. If I ever had any doubts about the trajectory of my path and how real my gifts are, along with yours, Fem Masculine, I swear I just get proven the contrary every time, which I don't doubt. Okay, I fully walk in this now. I feel the energy of where I'm supposed to be, and now that I'm here, it's on and popping like for real, for real. Unhinged. This came. Okay, so it's out this year. Okay, so maybe I'm unhinged. Hinged. Kick my ass up off the hinge. Open doors I can't get in. Oh, I just want to make new friends. Hello. We just want to be able to kick it without the bullshit, but we can't kick it because it's always some bullshit. And my God, today. Dancing on a different side of the club, calling it lust. Why you out there making a fuss? Acting unjust in the court of love? Can you just let me out of bail? I swear I won't tell. If a normal girl is my destiny and my pair, I'm gonna go there. So this got something to do with you as somebody that you possibly know, but that person that you possibly know has feelings for you, or somebody wanna make love and then fuck and have each other doing backflip off your pinky toes, and some external bobble-headed sweet bitch don't like that. Well, honey bun, let it go. You can't control the attraction and feelings of other people. How about you get into your self-esteem bag first of all, and go get you a piece. And if the piece that you want to get don't want you, oh, move the fuck on. We all get rejected. Grow the fuck up. It's almost like you don't own people, okay? Let that shit go. If somebody don't want you, let it go. Let it be. It's not the end of the world. But for these bitches in this energy, it just might be. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. It's like just let me out of jail. Shit. I can't help who I want. Who want me? First of all, I'm not asking. Bitch, if you even lucky enough to get me in that type of energy, I'm breaking the fuck out. Okay. What the fuck you mean? Okay. Listen to my body language. Hear me. Somebody's body is talking. I'm walking poetry. Holy matrimony. Somebody want to marry you. Feast your eyes. I say listen to my body language. I'm walking poetry. Holy matrimony. Feast your eyes. Yeah, this is your person. Okay, maybe I'm unhinged. Okay, you like I'm crazy, but I'm not insane. Okay, I can relate to that. Okay. There's unhinged hinge. Okay. Kick my ass up off a hinge. Open doors I can't get in. I just want to make new friends. Do it again. Come on, say. Get so sentimental when I'm smoking on that endo. When I'm looking out the window thinking about you, thinking of you. Get so sentimental when I'm smoking on that endo. When I'm looking out the mirror thinking about you. I don't feel like this is us. It could be. But I feel like somebody is, they getting lit and they thinking about you. Out the window, they on their window pane. They can't stand the rain, baby. Can you stand the rain? Stars will come. That was so off the wrong key, but anyway, y'all get the meaning. But yeah, somebody is like, they're pining for you. This is possibly, for some of you, somebody that you interacted with has some sort of interaction. This could possibly be a twin flame, twin ray connection, okay? Don't have to be, not everyone on their journey has one, first and foremost. Okay? If this is not someone that you know, this is somebody that you had some sort of interaction with, and a possibility for it to be more, maybe even made some plans. And then all of a sudden, it went south out of nowhere. It was like, no, what the fuck you mean? Okay, that was the case with me and my twin. And if that is the case, it was because somebody was either spreading lies and rumors to them to make them deem you as undesirable, or they did it by spell work. Okay, that was my case. He went back to his little ugly ass baby mama, who turned out to be a dark high priestess, and she had him wrapped under their sex magic. Meanwhile, at least one of them ugly ass kids ain't his. Okay? And then they both started attacking me spiritually. I wrapped her fat ass up real quick, fast, in a hurry, because she had a channel and everything. And I don't know this bitch, but when I came across her channel, I knew instantly it was like, that's that bitch right there, you know. And then I almost said his name, Twin. You got a lot of work to do, which I feel like he's doing it now, because he's popped up in my dream a couple of times. And baby, we kissed one time, and that kiss, man, I almost damn near wet my panties, okay? And I don't wear panties. Shit, that shit was like, it was one kiss. I felt that shit in and out of my REM state dream. I know he's doing the work, but that opportunity, that chance is long past gone. I will never, as much as I love you, if you ever see this video, it's a no for me. Okay, because we built a brotherhood for 10 plus years before we met off some freak shit, but it ain't, we played a little bit, but then we ended up becoming like brothers. And you know, a couple of times it was like this, boom, like, okay, from fear on both ends. And then when we finally had that conversation, it was like, brother, I think you're my twin flame. Do you resonate as being a divine masculine? You're, because he like a hood boy, you know. Anyway, I was like, well, I'm divine feminine, and so on. He's like, yeah, I resonate with that. He told me he loved me first. I was like, what? After all these years and we making plans, this is right before I moved to LA the first time, when I got cast in the TV series. And he was like, yeah, well, I'll leave Atlanta too, and we could go to LA together, and we could cook together on date night and eat on the beach. It's very so romantic. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm with it. Like, oh my God, I found my person. You know, woo, 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 this, that, and the other. And then like, woo, I don't, like 2-3 days later, I don't believe you love me. What the fuck, nigga? This ain't the first time throughout the years I done told you I had feelings for you, but you just brushed me off. Okay, you broke my heart back then. So I'd be damned if, boy, we got out in a argument on that phone call, and it was like, yo, I cannot do this. I mean, what about me has ever told you that I was a liar, or that I'm not who I am? You've known me for at least 10 years, and I've never shown you anything like that. Like, get real. It was the spell work though, but I'm still like, well, you should have been strong enough to fight that bitch's shit off, because I'm not with it. I'm not in that energy and space of taking or welcoming people back into my life after they done rejected me so cold-heartedly, because he did that shit cold. And initially, I wasn't in the know about the spell work and his ugly, raggedy ass baby mama, because that threw me off course. That was such a range of emotion. Within a couple of days, it's like, yes, he has feelings for me. I felt it, but you know how you could feel something, but it's never validated by a person, and so you can't really. If a person doesn't, speak on their feelings, I'm not going to push up on them like that. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna make a fool out of myself like that one did up there. But yeah. So I said all of that to say, because y'all know Dr. Marcellus J. Leonard, my daddy. Okay, I'm just like him, a philosopher, a literature. Okay, a literate. Okay, he was a professor of English lit, a college professor, amongst other things. A published poet, had his own TV show, so on and so forth. Okay, so I got to put a little story in there. But I said all of that to say it could be something like that going on with you, fem masculine. Energetically, you could be dealing with the twin flame situation, okay? Regardless of who's chasing and who's running, okay? But yeah, somebody, they're thinking about you, like, heavily. They be smoking. I've been smoking. I've been drinking, probably the pair. Okay, and I feel like that they're really in this introverted energy. Like, they stay inside. They don't want to be bothered with nobody unless it's you, but they're nowhere in the vicinity of you. And if they are physically, energetically, they're certainly not. You may or may not be picking up on this, okay? But there's somebody, they're pining over you like heavily. It's making them unhinged, okay? Like straight up, okay? They're not quite obsessed, but if they don't get their shit together, you go within and calibrate and balance that shit out, it could lead into that. Okay, so that's Masego, Unhinged Lyrics. Okay, the other channel messages and notes: throughout the seemingly randomness and redundance, there is divine purpose within strategy. Okay, so these cycles of same script, different cast, energetically with the karmics, it's like, okay, you may have felt like that you're not passing the test, but you are. Okay, and we know that when you don't pass a test successfully, you repeat the cycle. Okay, it's not you repeating the cycle because you're successfully passing and triumphing and moving on to the next level, new beginnings energetically. They haven't. Okay, but and there's some sort of tether that's still connected between you and the karmic energies, and because of that, you're traveling with them in this repetitive redundancy. However, it's for your good because you're discovering new ways to, for lack of better phrase or term, play the game. You know what I'm saying? You're learning or applying and utilizing your spiritual gifts differently. Okay, and when you weren't willing to cross over into other territories, so to speak, to handle your ops, you are now competent in your authority, in your rank, and in how to utilize your light and shadow along with your masculine and feminine energies for your highest good and expansion without losing self and falling into the abyss. Okay, so I feel like it's that type of energy for you here. Divine purpose within strategy. Okay, so y'all want to play in the shadow and the dark? Let's go there. Okay, so somebody ain't ready for your dark side, feel masculine. Dark side could be significant DC Comics. Okay, Tales from the Dark Side. Yeah, somebody ain't ready for that. Okay, just like they thought that you were unyielding, susceptible, naive, weak, and we're totally not. Okay, all they saw was a light, possibly, possibly thinking that naivety. They don't know nothing. They ain't about that life. Oh, baby. We have be about to show you just how much about that life we are without even laying a finger on you. We got them hands too. I know I do. We got them hands too, but it ain't even gonna come to that. We gonna deal with you energetically and tap that ass and dog walk, mollywop your scallywag ass all up and down the streets. Okay, like you thought you was friendly was. One must have game in order to play. Okay, one must have game in order to play. Bitch, if you're not a gamer, if you don't even like gaming, get your ass off the console. You do not belong there. If you like to play, but you don't know how to play, you don't know how to do the combos, you just be pressing buttons all over the place, all willy-nilly in a chaotic order, hoping that you hit something, bitch, sit down. Watch. Okay, because you make a fool out of yourself doing all of that for nothing, because it ain't gonna work. One must have game in order to play. Okay, it's this egoic energy, bitch. It's okay to not be good at something. It's okay not to do something. It's okay not to be that nigga or that bitch within a community. It's okay for you to be in the background. Okay? Somebody's ego is tearing that ass up. Somebody's ego is tearing that ass up. And the trick part about it is they don't seem to realize it because of this random redundancy, which ain't so random, but it is highly redundant. Okay, they ain't got no game. Don't play, please, please. You be walking with the ball. Tell the coach to take you out. Okay, even if the coach trying to, stroke your ego, that's the problem. Stop stroking bitches' ego and you know they look a fool. That's part of the problem. That's what's going on here. Okay, this is to create nothing. Wait, hold on. This is to. Okay, so my handwriting started to change, so I was definitely channeling. This is to create. Okay, creating nothing from something. Okay, essentially is what I wrote. Creating something from nothing. So, magician energy, master number 22 vibes, a master builder, master manifester. Surviving into thriving in and out of the jungle. So, somebody thought that leaving us out in the cold, throwing us to the jungle, we weren't going to be able to survive. Bitch, I'm a Leo, I'm a lion. Why wouldn't I be able to survive in the jungle? Concrete or not. Throw us to the wolves, bitch, we came back the alpha. Or the lone wolf, still the alpha, because there ain't no pack beating us. It's very vibes like that. Okay, surviving into thriving in and out the jungle. Okay, quantum leaping in and out of the jungle. Okay, you could dip in and dip out. Okay, hey, I could definitely chill and stroll on the lighter side of things. But I can come on down to the shadowy ends of the corner and get my boogie on. Okay? Quite comfortably, if not more comfortable than in the light, okay? Which that's kind of my energy because I'm not ashamed. I do what I do in the light, but it's just like, damn, but to just stop looking. I just, ugh. And that's possibly because I've been, illegally recorded and all of that stuff. All of the sexual abuse that I've experienced as a kid since being a kid. It's probably remnants of that, which is why I'm being called to do something that's completely, totally out of my comfort zone. But I'm going to do it because I'm an obedient nigga. Okay? I ain't finna do that. There's something about Metro PCS website, mobile virtual network, operator type GID. Okay, somebody's doing something through a mobile network, like piggybacking off of your mobile network, so that when you're on your phone, they're on as well. Somebody has the same identical phone as you do. That way, certain specs cannot differentiate between your phone, whatever make and model it is, and theirs. Okay, so somebody has mobile services through your phone. Okay, some shit like that. And this is how they're able to be so voyeuristic regarding you, or one of the ways that they're able to be so voyeuristic, okay? A monsoon here. Unstable energy. Yeah, somebody's not able to mirror you no more. That shit is over. They're not able to do that no more. Okay, I'm feeling like somebody got blinded by your light, or somebody can't see. Like, I can't see. Okay, or they're losing their eyesight. Okay, losing the faculties of your limbs or something like that. And baby, I was so disappointed yesterday. I found out a little something about a little nothing. Okay, and I'm like, well, damn. Like, damn, bitches just can't be be real and genuine and caring. Like, I came here, I was like, oh my God, I found my tribe. I really thought these bitches was my tribe. I cried at Thanksgiving out of gratitude. Not. I would say I regret those tears, but I regret nothing. But because that showed me my intentions coming in, and how I was ready to embrace each and every one of these motherfuckers. The whole time. I was just a target. And this the thing that pissed me off. I get a little text message talk about, stop being so loud. And I could hear the tone. Because this is not the first time this nigga done approached me like this. And I already told him. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm damn near 50. Don't talk to me that way. Do not do it. And stop putting 30 on 10 when it comes to me. Where everybody keeps saying noise, noise, noise. No, the truth is noise. Okay, that's the problem. Because any other time when it's loud, even after unquote, quote unquote hours, don't nobody say nothing to them. But it's always me. Okay, so I responded back intentionally for a reason. Okay, so what is it? What's the criteria for the rules? Does it just apply to the people that y'all don't like? That's like the underdog, or what? What's the criteria? Because it's a whole bunch of noise going on right now. It was like 12:30 something, hitting 1. I said, and ain't nobody saying nothing to them. I don't want to hear that shit. I ain't getting no response. Cause quit playing with me. Don't do that. Do not do that. If it goes for me, then it goes for everybody else. Vice versa. Okay? I don't give a fuck you don't like what I do for a living. Okay? That's a you problem, y'all problem, whoever. That's not my problem, because I'm going to do my work. Okay? And if it just so happens that you're getting exposed for your fuck ass bullshit, then you shouldn't be doing it. Okay, at the very least, you shouldn't be in my energy, because that's how I'm able to read yours. I don't give a fuck what y'all do. When you do it to me, though, it's on and popping. And because of who I am in the spiritual realm, and this is my humble flex, bitch, once you try to tap into my energy, you're now mine. Huh. Somebody, y'all heard it, right? That's just the truth of what it is. You're not going to come into an ordained initiate's energy and then try to run away. No, bring your ass right on back here. Come on. Sit your ass down. Don't go nowhere. Because now you about to find out what that work do. Okay? Because if their energy was on par, okay, it'll be a battle. It'll be something. But anytime it takes a group of people to jump on one, please understand who got the power and who's weak. Please. That ego will fuck you up each and every time, more than drugs. Bitch, got you thinking you Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman at the same time. Oh no, honey bun. Oh no, that ain't that. I mean, I'm gonna let you have your fantasy, but you know, you play up in that fantasy all you want to. But if that fantasy bleed up into my reality, then I'm gonna have to check that shit. And I've been holding myself back because I'm still thinking that at least somebody up in here is worth me not showing my spiritual ordained initiate, high honor, high ranking ass. Because I'm a spiritual authority. And in my energy, what I say goes. Okay? And if you're attached to my energy, when I say what goes, then baby, you coming along for the ride. Your energy is now mine. Until I release it. You see, these fake spiritualists, if you don't know how energy works, stop doing it. Stop putting 50 on 5. Because now I'm just like, I told Holy Spirit, I'm done. I've had enough of people thinking shit sweet. And they could just come up in here, talk to me any kind of way, demand anything from me in any type of way, bang out. No, bitch. That shit stops now. Right now. Right now. Because I haven't done nothing to nobody but be myself and do my little work. And if I happen to be a little loud, how come you can't just say, hey? Not hey. No, they go... How is it the criminals go and snitch? Then they say snitches get stitches. How the fuck are y'all doing what y'all doing and then y'all go tattletale? But it shouldn't be nothing to say, can you, just a little bit. Hey, no problem. Okay, my bad, I get a little passionate, but when you come up, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. When you come to me in a fucked up ass tone and energy, I'm not receptive to that. And I may play coy the first couple of times because I don't like shaking things up, but I will. Make no mistake about it. because I want to ebb and flow. I'm ready to have fun. I'm ready to get back out and do me publicly without all the gang stalking. And I know that's just a part of what it is for the mantle that I carry. It's same as well for you, fem masculine. But it's like, damn, okay, come on now. Come on now, because this bullshit is ridiculous. At the very least, be upfront with it. I don't like you, bitch. Well, good. I don't like you either, hoe. We got that understanding. But to put on this fake ass front that we like individual, no, we're not. No, we're not. No, nothing. And I'm just done with it. Like, yo. And I try to, spare. No more sparing. No more sparing. No more sparing. No more sparing. And when we get to that type of energy, it's like, okay, now, okay, you wanted to smoke. We got to, like, click, boom. Figuratively, we ain't setting nobody on fire. Okay, if somebody gonna try and lie and say that we did something to them, how prove it? Where? What we do? What we do? Please tell us. Okay, and better than and I know we got a few texts up in here, but let me tell you something. That shit was, it ain't gonna hit like you think it's gonna hit. Okay, because it ain't legit. And in this energy, yeah, royalty, you fucking with divine royalty here. Something about college and soap opera. It's all drama. Okay, if somebody like trying to get a college degree or something, I don't know. What the fuck is this? Full moon. And see, this is another thing. Full moon, something is getting ready. Yeah, they ain't gonna believe what manifests by this full moon. And for this certain situation, let me tell you, the shit that went down the other day, they should have gave it up and turned it loose. They did something on the night of a new moon. So you just solidified your fate. You set intentions, whether you knew what you were doing or not. That fuck shit that was done on Friday, it was a new moon. New moons are for intentions. That shit is sealed, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm not yours. A spirit said, just sit back and enjoy the show. Okay? You're going to start seeing the onset of their karma, but baby, once you bounce up out of Dodge, leaving that vicinity, that area, wherever it is for you, that shit is going to drop like a motherfucker and they ain't going to know what hit them. Talk about shocked, bamboozled, disoriented, okay? And they're gonna think they done overdose on some psychedelics or something because reality will no longer be what they thought it was. I mean, when I tell you, all this shit finna hit because we're the blessing. Our energy is the blessing. Our energy is the shield. They're blessed simply by vicinity. To whatever extent and intensity. Because whatever they're experiencing now, it's being held back because we're still around. And I keep getting the messages internally and externally. Make your plans, do what you need to do, and get the fuck on up out of there. Because, and it happens every time. Every time I leave a karmic ass situation, I start to see shit occur. Like, ooh, let me hurry up and get out of here. It started up there when the pipes started bursting. Now, in a highly vibrational, energetical, spiritual place, because these people, most of them are in the know of energy, to some extent. When it's that conscious and awareness that's there and you still decide to do something, oh baby, when the entities and demons and spirits start to arrive, baby, one of the first things that go are the pipes. Just start bursting everywhere. The plumbing, I'll say that. The plumbing start fucking up. Oh, they're here. I said, let me hurry up. And get the fuck on up out of here. I knew then. I was like, it's time for me to go. Let me hurry up and get the fuck up out of here because that was obvious. I said, now damn, I've never seen this manifestation up close and personal. I know about it, but I was like, if this ain't no clear sign, and then I'm like, what's going on here? I thought it was just the toxicity of upstairs. I came down here and thought, like, okay, I don't have to deal with that shit up there no more. Wrong. I was just like, okay, well, you know, You, Holy Spirit, I see why I'm like, damn, like, is anybody authentic? Like, yeah, pay attention to your synchronicities. Signs are everywhere. If you pay attention, if you open your eyes. I be like, yeah, I was just like, well, damn, like, oh, okay, please, Holy Spirit, I just want my tribe. I just want my folks. That's all I want at this time, because this shit is ridiculous. It don't make no damn sense. Everybody ain't right for the picking. And why are you picking on people anyway? Okay, shit, do it yourself. Let me get into some cartomancy. Then they get mad when we say shit like this. Like, well, I'm not no yes sir, yes ma'am, lay down and take it, nigga. No, if you throw it, be prepared to receive it right back. 1,000-fold. Two of Pentacles in the upright. There is a collaborative energy there, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, that's going to prove to be very lucrative and bring in large financial blessings. They want a piece of that. The trip part is, if they were a piece of who we thought they were, we would have had no problems sharing and including and collaborating. But you done fucked that up. You don't have to force, you don't have to take, you don't have to manipulate or deceive. But my heart, if I rocks with you like that, then I fucks with you like that. You done fucked that up. I would have did that naturally. Three of Wands, and this is why they attacking. They know it's coming in. Three of Wands in the upright, that's spiritual warfare. They're attacking us. Throwing fire energy, bitch, at a phoenix. That's dumb. You have 4 cups in the upright. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We're safe and we're secure. Our shit is safe and secure. That's 2, 3, 4 consecutive numbers in the right direction. Okay. I see King of Wands in the upright at the bottom of the deck. So that's a high priest, male or female. They take an action using their spiritual gifts. Playtime over for y'all, but I'm getting ready. It's my turn now. How about that? Oh yeah, this ugly raggedy ass bitch. This Queen of Wands in the reverse, a shadow high priestess, male or female, is tossing magic. That's the one trying to toss fire magic. Oh, that's why y'all going to prison. 7 of Wands in the upright. Ain't nobody gotta lie. Birthright and inheritance, 4 of Pentacles, and the upright under the 2 of Pentacles in the upright. Baby, we getting that opportunity, this collaboration, and our inheritance, bitch. Reset, recalibrate from within. You good. You do this consistently. 5 of Wands to the reverse. That's why these little spiritual attacks don't work. First of all, battle tested, tried and true. Y'all don't even know our story of where we came from. I've been dealing with this shit my entire life. And it's always just me outside of my guides. No disrespect, y'all. But physically, it's always, I've been known. You better do y'all due diligence before y'all target and attack somebody. Know your opponent. For yourself. Don't go by what somebody else told you. You better do your due diligence now. Because I make easy work out of standing against a crowd of people by myself. And I don't flinch. Back then it was more so face to face. Ain't nobody coming to me face to face yet. The invitation is there. Just one time. Like, be who you are and be an enemy. If that's who you really are, if that's what your energy is, be that and stand on it. Say it with your chest. Big King Kong vibes. Don't play the part. Because that shit, that's very pussy and very coward. That show that you ain't got no power. Page of Cups here. This love that's coming in, and you'll know when it's that. It's safe. You're secure. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. This raggedy ass bitch, this Queen of Wands in the reverse, whoever this witch bitch is, he or she, they mad because we can indulge without overindulging. Well, I'm sorry, ho. It's sorry, not sorry. We do our shadow work. Sorry, not sorry that we don't project and that we deal with our shit head on. That's why we can do whatever the fuck we want to do. And they want to try and judge. No, baby, you can't judge us. You ain't got, first off, the authority to be the judge of anybody sitting in your shit the way you sitting in it and wearing it. Your best bet would be just to shut the fuck up and sit down somewhere and play a game or something, do a crossword puzzle, and not try to steal, kill, and destroy from the wrong one and the right one at the same time, and then expect us to be a mouse about the situation. Were y'all mousy with us? I don't think so. So no, you about to get Mighty Mouse. How about that? And if you don't like it, oh well. Who gonna do us something? You could try it. Please, the invitation has always been there. And you still show people unconditional love. It's like, why are you mad about that? Why? Why? I would be accepting of that. Thank you. It's enough rotten bitches in this world. And you come across somebody that's pleasant and just and about all this shit refreshing, at least from my perspective. But hey, maybe people thrive off of chaos, and that I can get because that's where I'm from. So I was like that up until my awakening when Papa died. But it's like, okay, at some point, and especially if you're a certain age bracket, okay, now what's going on here? Because somebody ain't doing the work within and continually projecting it outward where it don't need to be projected at like how we do. What did we do? Please tell me. Write down a file. Write down a checklist. Because I got mine. Okay? I keep a receipt. Okay? So what? What is it? What is it? You don't like the way we walk? Oh, well, bitch. Don't look, bitch. The fuck? You don't like the way we talk? Oh, well. You don't like what we do. You don't like our belief system. You don't like our sexuality. Well, bitch, we ain't sucking that fucking on you. So why are you worried about it? That's probably why. Six of Wands. You'll continue to seek the Most High. Okay? Because you, baby, they got their eyes on you and they ain't playing. And your ancestors are itching for a bitch to do something. Yeah, we got you. Ooh, somebody's spirit guides and team, they got something horrendous is what I'm hearing planned for your ops. And certain ones in particular, it's gonna be a ghost. I'm here a Whoopi. Molly, you in danger, girl. And it's very much so like the shadow people, if you will, the demons, the entities, and deities, and all of that shit rising up from down under to snatch them souls, them soulless souls. Okay, yeah. What's getting ready to happen? Don't blame me. It ain't. Yeah, it's not our fault. It's gonna make a believer out of somebody. At the bottom of the deck, we got reflect. You're being asked to reflect on your recent choice. Wow. Yep. You're being asked to reflect on your recent choices. What lessons have they taught you? Reflection is the mirror to your soul's growth. Use it to deepen your understanding and intuition. If I just didn't roundabout say that, and I pulled this deck fresh out the box, okay, something about somebody's box, hot boxing, or somebody's box is not, okay, rocks, fox rocks, okay, redefine, clear the clutter. Somebody's a cutter, because I was getting ready to say cutter. Either somebody's name is, last name is Cutter, or somebody's a cutter. They can't cope, so they get to slicing on themselves. Clear the clutter from your heart and release those who no longer align. It have be a release. Do your cord cutting, sever them ties, cut them cords, and get the fuck on. Okay, clear the clutter from your heart and release those who no longer align with your life's path. Every choice you make shapes your future. That goes for any and all. Every choice you make shapes your future. So don't be mad at us from what you're now, from now on looks like, because we didn't decide for you. Okay, you don't have to like us. That's not a prerequisite. But that doesn't give you permission to attack us. Because guess what? I don't like y'all either, but I'm not attacking y'all. But I damn sure will defend myself. Make no mistake about it, hun bun. Make no mistake about it. I'm sweet. bitch. But I ain't pussy. Please do not find that out the hard way. But I'm certainly not that. Every choice you make shapes your future. Now is the time to reassess the relationships and goals that no longer serve you, making room for more joy and growth. If you have done this, if you haven't, ain't no room for joy and growth because you ain't do the work. If you want new, you gotta make way for new. You just can't sit there doing egregious, unconscionable things to others thinking you're going to be blessed that way. And if you have any semblance of a blessing, it's about to be ripped away. Okay? The earth angel has come on scene. That's the last warning. That's the final warning when we come on the scene. This is your last chance. And we don't have to do nothing but be in place. I still haven't done nothing. All these attacks. Okay, well, okay, enjoy that. Enjoy that. Somebody need to be thinking about what their last supper is going to be. Unveil truth. You're not fully understanding a person or event. Perhaps the truth is intentionally hidden, or you're choosing to overlook certain facts. It's time to pursue clarity and see things as they truly are. I feel like that this is for them. Y'all looking at things from your ego and your low self-esteem, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but didn't, and it's clouding your vision. Pun intended, clouds. Okay, let that shit go. Obscured vision. You ain't seeing clearly, and you acting off what you seeing through your smeared, tear-stained glasses. Bitch, wipe that shit off first, or take them off altogether. Okay, because they are what's the word I'm looking for? Compromised. To somebody is highly compromised. Okay, warrior spirit, okay? Y'all attack the warrior. Okay? You are being called to show your unyielding will. Hey, that's the permission right there. Let them have it, fem masculine. You are being called to show your unyielding will, where every conflict in life becomes a proving ground for your resilience. Show them who you are. Okay, you must hold your ground no matter the external pressure. What have I been saying? Okay, you already possess all the tools to fight this battle. Just trust in your abilities. Game on, bitch. Bitches, whoever. Turn snitches. That's the most pussy thing I've done ever. Bitch, y'all doing all this illegal shit. Just being the devil itself. And then you gonna go trick. That's still more us. Back where I'm from, Chicago, ain't no respect for that. Okay, the integrity. Speaking of integrity in the upright. And look, this nigga got boxing gloves on. Somebody ready to box. Okay, I ain't have a good scrap in quite a long time, but I know I got these hands still. Okay. But I choose to fight energetically, but I'm just saying, and that's not a threat for those who would like to twist people's words or just straight out lie. Okay? See, your first mistake is say all these, I got content, I got proof, dated, a timestamp. They're on dump files that's not even here, written, all types of, don't do that to yourself. Because somebody about to be highly embarrassed. But somebody ready and they're cunning as a fox. Underestimate me. I like it now. I used to get so offended. Why do you think I'm like dumb and stupid? Like some people thought I really was like learning disabled. No disrespect to the community. Like I'm slow, retarded or something. Like I know I'm kind of quirky because I be in my own little world. I like to daydream and be in my creative and just be happy. But all of that equates to somebody that's dumb, naive, and kind of slow and retarded. I'm anything but that. Actually, they say I'm a genius. I don't know how true that is because I don't know my IQ. But I mean, everybody, that's what when people get to know me and see me, they're like, boy, you something kind of something. Oh, thank you. If that's a compliment, right? Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. Bitch, I'm none of that. Okay, but I'll let you think that. I used to get so offended by that. Like, what about me? Make y'all think I'm dumb and stupid. No, I'm going to let you think that. And then I'm going to show you who the fuck I really am. And then they're really not going to like that. Let's get rid of that bitch. I wish a bitch would. If you could, you can't. You still can't. How many hitmans they try to take me out? If they ain't fall in love with me, they scared of me. You better just ask somebody. Like the other one that was here the other day. Oh, Try please. If you don't, yeah, you know, let's move on. So for my water tribe, Oshun, Yamaya, Olukun, Poseidon, if you resonate with them or a water energy, you don't have to be a water sign or have certain specific water placements, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, then this is for you, the Pearl. Somebody like to get that pearl lit, okay? And I don't blame you, because if I had a pearl, I would love it lit too. Alchemy. Okay, you done totally transmuted a situation. The reward at the end, from grit to grace, everything that they tossed, that they thought and just knew was going to destroy us, baby, we took that and used it to work for us, not against us. Thank you. They don't know how to do that, okay? That's... you know, one of the abilities, okay? But yeah, you wanted that to end me? Oh, thanks, huh? Okay, what y'all playing in now? Oh, something got turned on. Okay, follow the stream, dedication, trust, future rivers and oceans. Yeah, you've been riding this river for a minute. It's time to get out in the open ocean, where miracles are abound and abundant. Free Willy is what I'm hearing. Somebody's name is Willie Billy William. Okay, the third is what I'm hearing. The sweet waters, this is in the reverse, y'all. Okay, sensuality, romance, employment, fertility, balance. It's in the reverse. Ain't none of them applying for them. They're not balanced. They're not fertile. They can't produce in the physical. They can't carry no babies. If they did once before, they can't now. Somebody's barren, okay? Or they can't manifest, okay? Enjoyment, they're miserable. Romance and sensuality, they don't know how to romance the bone. They don't know nothing about romance. It's fuck and fuck hard, okay? BDSM, that's all they know, okay? Brutalized sex, okay? You need to get that worked out, okay? Like, somebody don't know how to fuck for real. Or get fucked is just all aggression. Let me pin you up. Let me kiss you hard. Let me suck the skin off your dick. Hold on, super sucker. Okay, slow that shit down. Okay, do you not realize that hurt, bitch? I like the skin on my dick. As a whole, I'm just FYI, I know, but y'all already know me if you rocks with me like that. Somebody was trying to pull skin up off your dick. But slow down. It ain't going nowhere. Well, it is now. Okay, snatch that thing back like, Nah, but you trying to bite it off or something? Look, shit. What is this? Ride the waves in the reverse. Somebody don't know how to ride either. Life lessons and growth. You will get through this. It's in the reverse. They ain't getting through nothing. They stuck. Did whatever cycle I told you, that new moon Friday, whatever the fuck they did, on my end of the spectrum, fem masculine for you, they stuck in that. Okay, that was the wrong time to do whatever was done. That was the wrong time, because you sealed the fate. The fate was already sealed. But if there was any ifs, ands, or buts, null and void. They ain't learning. They ain't growing. Somebody's gonna be a midget for the rest of their soul's existence. My apologies to the little people community. Deep sea diving. Okay, I told you somebody like that pearl licked. Okay, sufficiently. Okay, deep sea diving, lick the clit, okay? Way of the mystic, learn through experiencing depths. Okay, somebody's tapping into their mysticism. I know I did last night. I'm like, fuck that shit. I have the authority to do so, and I ain't even do it to the extent, like, tap into that dark side. I only did a smidget, okay? I'm very mindful and conscious, because I don't feel I'll be seduced by the dark anyway. But that showed me how done I was with this situation. Because if you go back to a video or so ago, I was talking about when me and my former best friend back in high school, and he introduced me to magic, and we did that spell that one time. I've never did anything of the such since. But last night it was like, okay, y'all keep fucking with me. Y'all want to play, then we gonna play. We just gonna do it. And I had to double check with the Holy Spirit. I was like, hey, let them have it, okay? And I asked a few days ago, can I please do a little pinch or something I know y'all got my back, and karma in and of itself is gonna do something, but like I wanna have a little fun now. Because if you think you finna keep toiling up with me and in my energy, that's a spiritual violation. They breaking spiritual laws and have no idea. Okay. I just want to play back a little bit. This is go right on ahead. I think the message came out in one of these cards. Okay, go right on ahead. You know the boundary. You know how to set your intention. Have fun. Okay, baby. I'm just getting started. The well maiden in the reverse. Kindness, respect, reverence, compassion. These niggas in the picture, they don't have this. Y'all think that y'all could just disrespect people and do what you want to, any and everybody winning how you want to? That's a no. And for the ones that didn't have the strength, courage, or authority to fight back, I'm fighting back for them. You're about to get your lumps back for every thump that you ever gave to people that was undeserving. Be ready. Just eat it up, okay? I stand on that. Let it go. Release the past. Forgive. Soften. Move forward. That's for somebody, okay? Move forward. Into the unknown. Underworld. Depth. Courage. Facing your fears. Okay, for me particularly, yeah, go for it. Go for it, okay? And you should know your energy, okay? If you cannot successfully do what it do, don't do it, okay? Because this card is for you. Let it go, move forward, move on, okay? Because your guides got you. For those of us who can, have at thee. Responsibly balanced and in the right intent and of integrity. Okay, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, okay? Okay. And believe you me. Ooh, yeah. Okay, anyway, for my Starseeds, if you resonate with being a Starseed, Lyran, Pleiadian, Lemurian, Greys, Andromedans, Orions, Syrians, whatever you resonate with, these could be for you. We are the Hathors. Oh, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Somebody like, I'm getting Chronos energy. You're a traveler. You could like literally open portals. Didn't I say somewhere near the top of this video I astral projected somewhere? Yeah, somebody's a traveler. A cosmic traveler. Well and Orca elders. Share your song. Frequency of sound diving deep. Something about false, F-O-S. Yeah. I'm feeling like I'm getting this physically and intuitively. Like your clairaudience could be like echolocation or something. Like your hearing, your natural and supernatural hearing is out of this world. And that's happened a couple of times. Like I respond to somebody, and this is recently, and they be looking at me like, what? Either it's that or it's telepathy, like you hearing people's thoughts for real. And they would look at me like, what? And I be like, I repeat what I said, and they looking at me like baffled, like where did shit come from? I was like, didn't you just say such and such and such? No, what I said was so, and they didn't come out and say, bitch, I was thinking that, or something like that, or I just whispered that, whatever the case may be. But you could clearly tell that what you asked them, if they said was accurate, they just don't know how the fuck you know. Is that type of energy. Well, in Orca, yeah. Elders, frequency of sound. Somebody's telepath. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Perspective. The ancestors are going off. Yeah, they calling in the troops. They finna let your ops have it. Ooh. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Okay? It's giving me like King of Wands, seeing things, look at things from a higher perspective, see the big picture, and accordingly under the guidance and tutelage of the Most High. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the vibes. I'm going to go into tarot right now. The wide and narrow. I think I'm only going to use one deck because what? An hour and 24 minutes. Damn. Yeah. Oh, Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You're attracting and allowing abundance. You chilling. You're not trying to force nothing. Okay? You're not trying to force work. We know the real work is in the allowing. And there's somebody trying to brace themselves for what's getting ready to hit. Ain't no bracing. You're going to make it worse. What they say, Queen of Swords in the upright. Keen, aware, perceptive, enigmatic, mysterious. Can't figure you out, male or female, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Oh, baby, your sword is up. This is giving me very much I wish a bitch would. Come on. Because you ready. That sword is truth, honor, justice, and warrior. I'm hearing it off with their head. Somebody making a move they should not be making. How dumb is these people? They're trying to escape judgment too. Judgment in the reverse. Or Europe passing over judgment or something like that. But if this is not somebody trying to escape judgment, this is somebody that judgment is not going to hit. You ain't did nothing to be judged for. You'll get your justice though. Okay? This is somebody trying to hide from judgment. Because earlier, I think in the mini video that I did, mini, M-I-N-I, somebody was like, I channeled this energy of somebody coming back to you saying, oh, hey, big head, I was just kidding when I did that. Bitch, no, you wasn't. And the nerve and the audacity for you to come to play in our face under trying to feign that you was just playing, you actually was participant in attacking us, that's not funny. No. And that's why they're going into the Five of Cups. Yeah, there's somebody's trying to escape karma. Five of Cups in the upright, grief, loss, misery. Five of Pentacles in the reverse here. Your resources are improving and somebody's about to come in and invest in you. That's that Two of Pentacles I saw. That's an investment. Somebody's getting ready to drop a whole lot of money on you. If this is not one person, this is going to be quite a few people. Yeah. What is this? 10 of Pentacles in the reverse? Damn. Everybody's going broke. This is nothing. Absolutely nothing. You get no giggles. You get no money, no home, no tent to sleep in. Everybody, this is a 10. This is a community, a family unit, a conglomerate, a network. Everybody that was participant in this actively or inactively, they're losing everything. And they're going into the Nine of Swords. Panic, anxiety. I can't breathe. Somebody sliding down the wall right now. Boom, head hit the wall. They can't breathe, bitch. Okay, they shaking. They're paraplegic or something like that. Bitch, well, you know, it's funny till it's not, right? Okay, you go ahead and eat that shit. Somebody get this bitch a paper bag or something so this hoe can calm down so that they could fully receive this karma that's coming. Somebody feel the ancestors. They know they're coming. Somebody feel it. That's why this bitch having a heart attack. A Libra, Gemini, or something. Aquarius. Okay, if it's not that, if they don't have that sign or placements in their birth chart, somebody's communicating something. They hear it. They hear the ancestors whispering to them. Who said that? They looking around. Ain't nobody around. They peeking around the corner and everything. I know somebody got to be fucking with me. No, yeah, they fucking with you. But it ain't here in the physical. There's some bad ancestors here. Yeah. We in the issue line now. 10 of Wands in the upright. This the problem. You heard the trumpet sound and you went to work. You got busy on that ass. Divine said time to work. So you got the fuck up. You ain't hit the snooze button. You got right the fuck up and said, okay. 9 of Wands. And you proving yourself to be the last one standing. Resilience. Do you know how much shit that somebody has to go through and experience in this lifetime to be the last one standing on the battlefield? Think about that. And then we go back to our Queen of Cups energy, our sweetheart, our nurturer. Bitch, we started with the Queen of Swords. This is an Empress energy. Divine feminine, male or female. There is no gender in energy. It's just used descriptively for the aspects of it. But it's not about gender. Who got a coochie and who don't. Who got titties and who got a chest. It's not about that. Please release your feeble mind from that, okay? God damn, man. You think if you're gonna play up in something, know what you're playing in. Okay, read the rules. Okay, so you won't be on that controller just pressing any and everything, looking like a fucking idiot. Okay, so you did what you had to do, and you reset. Okay, now back to my friendly, happy-go-lucky self. Hey, is that buried that? Okay. Oh, you done scraped your knee. Let me get you some antiseptic and wipe that off for you. You go sit down. I'll bring you some sugar honey iced tea. Okay? Pun intended. 9 of Pentacles. And you go back to doing shit on your own. Very independent. All the money and resources you making, you did it on your own. You done built your whole empire by yourself. Everything. I built my websites, my podcast, all by myself. Didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But it looked damn good if I do say so myself. Okay? And the, baby, and here go the Emperor. 9 of Pentacles. Your Emperor was watching this entire time. Your divine masculine. Male or female, homosexual, heterosexual, pansexual, however the fuck y'all get down. That's your business as long as it's in alignment for you. And that's still your business. But you're a nigga bitch, and I say that respectfully, whether, nigga bitch, I'm saying that gender-wise. This Emperor has been watching you handle your business. This is Aries energy. I can't help but feel like this is my twin, because he's in Aries. And I'm like, we would have been a complete fire zodiac together, with my 2 placements, Sun and Moon, being Leo and Sagittarius, and he bring in the Aries. Okay, I kind of feel like, okay, so shout out to you, Bear. I ain't going to call him by his name. But if you did the work, congratulations. I'm proud of you. I mean that, but I don't think we're getting back to, I can't see myself doing that, okay? I ain't holding no ill will against you. I don't think I could fully trust. No. Yeah. Nope, that's accurate. 6 of Swords, moving on to calmer waters. Yeah, your Emperor, if there was a karmic, and this is specifically for those who are on a twin flame journey, they have awakened. They're on their path. They're watching you. Yet this is the energy from the unhinged. Thank you, Holy Spirit. They've been watching you. They've been watching you. And if they once thought that you were spiritually attacking them, because he accused me of that shit too. He thought I was attacking him spiritually. I was like, boy, now you know me. I don't attack people. I don't do that. That's not my juge. I defend myself, but I don't just go attacking people. That was part of the spell work. But he just, and for you, for masculine, same as well. Whoever this is for you, they've been watching you grow. You have inspired them to get into their divine boss energy, whether male or female, it don't matter. They on their shit now, but they know they are loving you from a distance. I think they feel you energetically in the fact that it's a no, don't come back here. Don't make me reject you to your face. Okay, is that type of energy. Wow. Yeah, and they're watching you sail away. They know they can't come back. As much as they want to, they know they can't. And they're watching you sail on. Wow, this is some deep energy. There's a lot of shit going on here. Wow. Ooh, manifested outcome. First card. Wheel of Fortune in the upright, baby. Somebody is coming into that money. This is wealth. This is generational wealth. Any and everything that your heart's desire is yours. Resourcefully, and money ain't nothing but a chicken wing. Money ain't no thing but a chicken wing. What's the cost? You'll never ask that question again. How much is that? It's automatic. I got it. I can afford it. There's you fronting the bill for a whole group or community to do something, it's the same vibes. You don't have to know the price. Just run it up. It's there. Well, this is quite a hefty price. I know. It's there. Trust me. It's there. 10 of swords in the upright. Defeated. All them swords they threw at you is they face down in the ground, and all them swords in their back. And this 10 of swords in the upright is, look, you saving the last sword for somebody in particular here, because it's under the 9 of wands in the upright. Look at that. Look at that. You see all them wands? You had to, I had to do that. But you particular, whoever this is for you, that one particular one you saving it, this could be the one that is the boss of the group, okay, the supreme of the witch bitches or whoever, whatever conglomerate this is. You saving that last sword, your artillery, for this battle, okay, because there's a plenty more. Okay, you're saving that last one for that particular bitch. Okay, I got my eyes on. I can't make it up. Ace of Wands. I don't know. I think this particular one that you're saving that sword from, you turned it into a wand. This is you using your magic. You doing something, and it's aligned with the sun, the physical realm, and down under. It's coming from the clouds, bitch. Somebody, whoever tried to snake you, you finna snake them. Okay, somebody tried to snake you but got snuck. That's that energy. So you're letting somebody sneak up on you. This is hilarious. You say, bitch, after all that has transpired up until now, you still think you finna do something that we're unaware about. So you say, come on. Come on, I'm just oblivious, seemingly. I'm gonna let you believe that. And in the clouds of night, bitch, I'm finna tap your ass. I don't know, it's like you finna turn somebody into a monkey or something. You like to play up in the magic and shit. I'm finna show you what magic is. You like to play up in the dark. That's exactly, somebody tapping into their shadow, to their, like, the dark side. Okay? Because the energy, it could originate from shadow, but if you're if you know how to alchemize, I'm not talking to my alchemists. This part of this message certainly ain't for everybody. You finna give somebody the whoop wop flip flam. You finna tap into something, because with these clouds, y'all see this, look at this. This hand is coming out from the clouds. Something cloaked. Something that's not seeing the light of day, because when the clouds are in action, what you can't see right until the sun breaks the clouds. But you see the sun here, and it's lining up with your wand. You finna, somebody tapping into dark energy. If somebody was throwing some dark magic at you, you took that energy, honed it, and you using that shit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What did I say earlier near the top of this video? If you try to play up in our energy, you're now ours. This is the manifestation of that, bitch. We own you. And we finna use your energy to turn you into who you really are. Make the bitch appear as they are truly on the inside. Somebody about to become ugly as fuck. If they've been doing beauty magic or something like that, oh baby, somebody's face is finna be seen in the physical real time. And I don't know, their face might start melting or something. Whatever physical defect that they naturally have, that they try to transmute energetically and by way of magic, because it is possible. It is. Open your mind. Okay? Whatever they did to make themselves look like the shit and physically attractive, baby, that shit is somebody for the last time you saw them, they looked fine as fuck. The next time you see them, you gonna be like, what the fuck? Bitch, I thought you was motherfucking Tila from He-Man, bitch, and you showing up as Skeletor. What happened to your face, bitch? Where is your skin? Somebody's skin gonna melt off. It's melting off their motherfucking face. And they're going into hiding. Sun in the reverse, shade, living in shade. Depression, pessimistic. And bitch, you like 3 of Wands in the upright, expeditiously, moving forward quickly. Something is giving me quantum leap. But you looking like, yep, I did that. I did that, bitch. Told you should not come for us. 4 swords in the reverse, and the remaining. Okay, this is what I'm getting from this. I'm gonna do this to you. Okay, I done took out the ops that needed to be taken out and put down because they just keep going and going. You, bitch, I'm finna make an example out of you. This is like you making an example out of the Supreme. Whoever is the head of an organization, of a covenant, or whatever, you saving that bitch for last. And you was the one calling the shots, right? Come here. Come here. Poof, bam, be gone. And whoever is left from bearing witness to the example that you're gonna make of somebody, the rest of the bitches, they ain't gonna be able to go to sleep. They scared, petrified, because they don't want to wake up as that. What they just bore witness to. Come on, somebody, Holy Spirit. Lovers in the reverse. Whoever they fucking on, this person who's about to turn into Skeletor, or whoever they about to fucking turn into, who they really are, whoever they fucking on ain't gonna want that. Like, no more. Bitch, is this what you look like this whole entire time? Somebody finna go run screaming. Because this bitch that you gonna turn into who they really are gonna make manifest externally to match their inside. They're gonna go run to this person of comfort, whoever that is. And I'm gonna say something, but I've been picking up. I'm just gonna say incest, and they're gonna be looking like they're gonna get rejection. They ain't never gonna have felt rejection like this before. Baby, get the fuck away from me. What the fuck are you? What happened to you? That's the first thing they're gonna say. What happened to you? The fuck? I can't be seen with you. Get on, scram, beat it. They'll talk about rejection. That shit gonna hurt too. 2 of Wands in the reverse. It was bad planning. It was a bad idea from the jump. When somebody's so used to doing shit like this, they got the warnings. They heard the warnings, but they was like, that shit, that nigga ain't shit. That bitch ain't shit. They ain't gonna do nothing. Who? Little of them. Yes, little old us, David and Goliath. You get that ego in check. The fool in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's stuck. You ain't moving forward. You ain't healing. That melted off face, that's what that's going to be for the eternity of your existence. In and out of space. You will never look like what you want it to look ever. Your face will always be who you actually are. Okay? If you was getting chemical pills, all that shit, however many years, oh my God. If this is, I know he finna have a fit. If this is, well, it's his energy. It's somebody else too. But Yinka, my former best friend, he used to get chemical pills. So I'm like, why are you doing that? He had a little slight acne, but it was I'm like, dude, you look fine. I was very that friend that was always lifting up and trying. Meanwhile, lifting people up like, you look good, you this, you that. Meanwhile, I'm ripping myself a new one inside. Like, I'm so ugly. That was during the days I couldn't stand to see my reflection in the mirror. The first time I was able to actually look at myself in the mirror eye to eye was after my papa died. It was like, wow, that was when I had my spiritual awakening and I started to see me. It was like, wow, I really am that, because I felt him. It was unmistakable. I was like, I know this is you, Papa. I felt out crying. Unmistakable. I know your presence. I know your energy. I'm like, wow. Sometimes you may, believe in something, but not really believe because you've never experienced. I'm like, wow, the ancestors are real, because I know as if he was standing right before me that my papa is here. And that's my hero. In and out of time and space. Man, that is my nigga. And I know he here with me because I see signs of him damn near every day. And if he got anything to do with it, even if I can't stand the rain, bitch, he's not gonna let nobody touch his baby. I'm his last born, baby. And he already told me, yeah, I believe even before he knew that I was his son and not his first grandson. He always told me, you closer to my heart than my own kids. Yeah, when he said that, he didn't know I was his. My ratchet ass, bitch ass mama lied to us all. Oh well. I don't regret it because I was able to spend my special time. I got so many memories of just me and him up until hospice. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Because he would do for me when I needed. And I'm so glad because even in the times I was a humdinger, I didn't take, that was the one person, and then lately, that I would not try, I would not take advantage of. Because I could be a little con too. Okay? I had my little scams going. I'm not going to tell you what they were, but I did that. Come on now. The fuck? I wasn't always this, what's now. So I know my way around the streets. Okay? I was born and raised in the projects in Chicago. What do you mean? Get the fuck out of here. So yeah, after you handle this little light work, baby, blessings pouring in like waterfall. Like, you get a blessing, you get a blessing, you get a blessing, you get a blessing. Everybody gets a blessing, but the everybody is you. All aspects of who you are. Your toe get a blessing. Your pinky toe get a blessing. Your nipples get a blessing, bitch. And your belly button. So on and so forth. Get ready, because talk about overflow. This is what is coming in. Overflow. Abundance. And although for masculine, I know and feel that you already know this, bitch, you better be very particular. Who, if, when, and whom you open a door to invite. I'm telling you this now, ain't nobody getting shit for me for quite some time. Because I'm finna enjoy all of this shit by myself, because I did it by myself. Okay? And we'll move on, okay? And continue to be divinely led, guided, and protected. But sorry, not sorry. Oh, I just, do you think you can? Nope. Sorry, not sorry. Can't do it. Three of Pentacles in an upright, a group. Oh baby, this your oh shit, your tribe coming in. I just said, look, can I just have my tribe, please? And the song said it too. Oh, baby. Look, you out the window looking at the sun. Yeah, I don't know, you got something in your hand that look like a scroll or something. I don't know, it looked like a lollipop, so you could like candy or something. It's just like you got little treats and shit. You could have possibly just got up from working because this is a desk here. But you got this elder coming in. A maiden energy. The moon is right. Hold on, this is some intergalactical shit. Because I see two moons. One is a full moon or an eclipse, it looks like. And then we got the crescent moon. You got a bird here. That's the divine. Oh, baby. This is like a new earth energy. Okay, these affiliates or whatever. That Two of Pentacles started out the read in cartomancy. The collaborative energy, lucrative, large financial. This is that. Growing. Cartomancy and tarot, two different things, but this is an upgrade. Two of Pentacles in cartomancy, Three of Pentacles in tarot. Oh, with that Three of Wands, that's exactly what's happening. Your people's coming in. I think they already been watching you from the sidelines. They just like, it's not time yet for us to, you know, make our debut. But they're coming in as you enter the star. Look at that. Look at that. International. Didn't I say that from that Ten of Wands? You get ready to travel internationally. There it is, the star. Shining brightly. International. Household name. Very important person. Very important people. Okay? It was quite the read. Congratulations from masculine to you, me, us, me, we, upon. Okay? If you know, then you know. And this when a raggedy old bitch gonna come and try to spin the block on you, talking something, hey big head, I need your help. That's a help to the motherfucking no. Enjoy that plate of worms, cockroaches, and whatever else. Yeah, you, oh, yeah. Oh, damn. I'm a, ooh. Well, okay. I'm dropping it right there, but be mindful. Okay, it's always that one with their little flying monkeys or puppets or whatever. They still think that they're gonna be the one to succeed. And quickly, you're gonna make quick work of them too. Close that out real quick. But and this is gonna come in right after you go lights, camera, action. Okay, and it's like, oh, there you go. You see him on that show. I already got that call before when when they aired that episode of whatchamacallit. People started calling me from Atlanta. I was back home before I left this last time. And everybody calling me, boy, you on TV. I'm like, what, where? I was just like, everybody calling me. I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe it. This was after I left here from filming the last time. I was like, wow, I didn't think they was going to air it. Everybody's just like, even my granny poo and my wretched ass mama, I guess they thought I was lying. I was like, I came here to do work and to act, and that's what I did. Okay, the show didn't pan out, but I'm legit a paid actor, and they looking like, wow, you really on TV. Why is she calling you Theo? That's not your name, Granny. It was fake. We got paid. They gave us a script. Okay, it was fake. Okay. Ow. So all of them shows fake. Not all of them. Not all of them, I don't think, but that one was scripted. Baby, I was so proud because they told me in the dark, it was like, we only gonna air it if we like it. And it was like, lately, the people that have been coming in, the episodes we've been shooting, ain't been making a cut, so y'all better do a good job. I was so fucking nervous. Well, no, I wasn't nervous. Actually, I take that back. I was nervous up until the point till they did hair and makeup, which they ain't had much to do. I ain't had no hair, so they just did a little blah blah and all of that shit. But I was like, yo, I'm actually in the chair getting hair and makeup, yo. That was dope. And at that moment, I was like, yo, I'm ready. Let's go. And I did the damn thing. And I want to go, start. I am. Fuck that. I'm not saying I want to. I'm going to go back and start working, doing that again. And then picking dancing back up, like, for real. Okay. I didn't do it the last time, but I know where I'm going. The studios. I was like, hey, I'm finally here. Let's work this bodice out. Stretch these muscles so we can dance and boogie, okay? I'm getting like Dance in the Rain vibes, Dance in the Rain. If you're a dancer, even if you're not a dancer and ain't got no rhythm, dance. Dance is a very powerful energetical tool. If you don't know, pretty much all communities do it when they try to manifest and bring something in. Native American, Africans, Italians, Jews, somebody may be Jewish, specifically Black Jew, because I'm like we. Okay, celebrate. Dance like it's your last time to dance, because you have so much to celebrate. So much. Okay, whether you feel like it or not. If you don't, that's especially the time for you to dance. Dance around your ops, okay? Shake a little titty in their face. Pull a titty out and bring it right back. Stick a little thigh out, bring it right back. Cosby Show. Okay, if you don't know where that reference is from. And that was Cliff's mama talking like that. Okay, somebody's like a cougar. Okay, cougar wants to like seduce you or something, or at least like somebody that look like a cougar. So somebody don't take too good care of their health if they looking older than you and they younger than you. I've had that happen quite a few times. They be like, how old are you? Well, they'll be like, I'm 30 something, 20 something. How old are you? 44. What? You look good. Why? Thank you. That's because I ain't got a lot of karmic, toxic ass energy running up through these veins. Okay? I'm good to myself and I'm good to others. Okay? So that type of vibe, I'm going to drop the mic on that. Let me get these numbers out real quick because I did 130. 66. 662. Okay? Balancing out like a motherfucker into this romance. Okay? Because I'm not going to go into these in detail. But look at this. You and your counterpart balancing your energies out to this 2 on the red. That's romance, baby. Y'all, somebody finna get married. Congratulations. Okay? Or have a commitment service for one another if you don't believe in the legality of marriage. But y'all, somebody, that's all I could do, like, for real. In the midst of all of this shit, and still actualize this energy into your, that's wonder. That's like beauty beyond beauty. Because it's like everything that they said that you couldn't have or that they was going to be certain to rip away from you, you get it. You get it. And you're going to enjoy it. There's always going to be attacks and all of that shit, but you, when I say battle tested, tried and true, you have to go through this if you finna be in a star. I mean, we are really in the public eye as it is now, but to the level like a living walking legend, icon level type shit. Like, you wanna be walking like, and I feel like that. Well, I put the cards up already, but your tribe was coming in right before you hit mainstream, because you people gonna be losing their shits when you come on and see, like, oh my god, is that really? And it's not like from an obsessive perspective, although there will be those, but this is just like, oh my god, you have no idea, you saved my life. Okay, by way of inspiration. I was getting ready to end my life, but I saw you on 2020 or whatever. I heard your story. I heard everything that you've been through, and you came out of it. You helped save me because I was getting ready to slip my wrist. Look, I still got to get this tattoo. Been there, done that. I slipped my wrist vertical the right way. I want it out. That wasn't the first time. So it's like that. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe that you're here. Like, I just want to say thank you. It's that type of vibe. So get ready, receive it, okay, because it's well earned. You deserve it. Embrace love, okay, because these people that are getting ready to come to you in that energy is genuine, and they just want to love on you because they feel like you loved on them by speaking your truth, walking in your truth, and being that example, and having the courage to do what a lot of people don't have the courage to do. And that's is certainly not a judgment on them, because I get it. After being traumatized to extents like that, when you're being brutalized, victimized, gang stalked, the setup to be drugged, kidnapped, raped, and then murdered, like, that will do something to a person. And then when you try to ask for help, don't nobody help you because they don't believe you or because they just don't care. That does something to a person. So again, congratulations, job well done. This is a beautiful energy, you know. That's hats off, because this is not light work. This is not light work, L-I-T-E. Okay, it's light work, L-I-G-H-T, but it's not light work, L-I-T-E. It's not easy. It's very challenging, and many a times we wanted to give up too, but we buckle down. We can't give up. It's not just for us. It's for our bloodline, our lineage, other people that's been victimized and brutalized like this and been left on the wayside, and they're struggling in the abyss because they don't want to try to talk about it anymore. They don't want to get no help because every time that they did it, they were mocked, made fun of. They would know, why would somebody do that to you? Why would they do that to you? You ain't nothing, you know. So get ready, accept it, receive it. You'll know if it's genuine or not. We've been through all the tests. We know the fake, the real. You know. So just accept the real, the genuine shit. The fake shit, you know what to do with that as well. Okay. I'm dropping the mic on that, but real click, like, share, subscribe, donate to the channel. I'll see you next time. Or book if you need to. Bye. Okay. Kick off your week properly. Okay. Get you a good night's rest. Okay. Slay them demons. Okay. Do your protections too. Okay. You got some lurkers in and about, but you know that's light work. Okay. Slight work. Okay. Light work for the slight work. Oh, I like that. Hold on. Let me stop this first. Light work for the slight work. Come on, damn it. Okay. Light work, slight work